Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish Nations. And today I am sharing a budget check-in for week 5 of July 2020. So last week of the month, we're wrapping things up. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I got my second paycheck of the month. So I received my second paycheck of the month, but it's actually for the first pay period of July, and I had a pleasant surprise. We actually got a cost of living raise. I feel like maybe that wasn't necessarily going to happen because of obviously the financial pickle everyone is in right now, but as of right now, we've got it, and so that is great news for me. So just to give a little bit of perspective, the last paycheck I got, which was the normal amount, this is all after taxes and insurance and retirement stuff comes out. And also, I also have an FSA. So several things come out, and what I bring home usually is $2,950. That's just my base pay, no extra side gig stuff. And this paycheck was $1,533.75. So that's like $40 or $50 more, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. That's $1,533.75 into income. I also, my car insurance came out. I think that it was actually out in the last budget check-in, but for some reason I didn't move it over. I don't know. I didn't go back to watch, but that was $86.60. I also got gas, which was the second time this month, which is, notable. I have been going to work a couple days to the office, a couple days a week. No one else is there except me, but I guess maybe I'm driving a little more than I expected, so using a little more gas. So it was $31.83. When I drop it in, this month I budgeted $50 for gas. I don't know why during the pandemic I've been budgeting $60, but I decided to drop down this month. And it looks like $60 would have been just perfect. Looks like I'm about $9 over, which is, fine. I'll probably, as things are opening and I'm going to work, although no one else is there, work at a school, and we're not really doing too much in person in my area anytime soon. But I'll probably up that gas just a little bit to accommodate those things. Next, I'm going to go to groceries. So I did a whole thing, and maybe I'll do a video about it. Probably not, because it wasn't really an organized thing, but I guess, I don't know, maybe I just needed to deal with some feelings of not being prepared or not being safe. But I live in a place where we don't have any seismic activity, but every year where I work, we have a week where we talk about emergency preparedness. And I guess while we don't really get seismic activity, we live on a fault line. This coupled with the shortages that happened at the beginning of COVID, and lots of people talking about shortages happening again in the second wave. Now, I'm not sure that that's something I'm super worried about, but I guess I just kind of got inspired to actually prepare for emergency. And so I went to a store that I don't usually go to, but I figured it would be affordable and I'd be able to do it in one fell swoop and maybe not even go over my grocery budget. But anyway, I went to Walmart. I might have gone to Costco, but I don't have a membership there, but I have a friend who does, but she was out of town. But anyway, I went to Walmart and I bought water and canned food and just a very basic I just bought some medicine, so basically allergy medicine, Tylenol or acetaminophen and ibuprofen. And all of it in a 5-gallon container of water, all of which is now living in my basement, just in case we do have, I guess if we did have some kind of food shortage, that would be great. But again, I'm really more thinking about something that I hadn't really done. I just prepared just a little. I have a little bit of water and I had some beans down there. But I just kind of went ahead and bought like a little bit of a longer supply, and I put some proper water storage down there. So at the store, I spent $178.63. And then I will say I actually found hand sanitizer. I've actually not bought hand sanitizer one time during this pandemic. I guess I'm just like not that kind of person. I also didn't already own any, but I figured because I saw it, I might as well pick it up. And I also picked up allergy medicine, which I keep forgetting that I could use my FSA for. I don't know if the CARES Act expired or if the CARES Act even expires. Maybe it was just like the unemployment assistance that expired, but I use allergy medicine every month and it's kind of expensive, so I really should be buying it with my FSA card, but I didn't do that. So anyway, yeah, basically I'm just going to put most of this under groceries except the $26 that I spent on health and hygiene type stuff. So let's do that. Health. Okay, we'll put it down there. Weird. I guess I probably should be funneling a little more money that way. And then we're just going to do groceries. So this is 26 and the rest is 152.63. I actually did buy some groceries for the week, so I feel like for 152.63 to buy like eggs, milk, like proper groceries for the week. I bought a few items like for baking just because I was already at this evil corporation and everything's really affordable there. But to also have like 2 weeks worth of food and water is pretty awesome. I do need to add a few more things to it. So if you have any like special go-to things, if you live somewhere where you are, it's suggested that you have an emergency kit, let me know. I definitely need to add batteries and that kind of stuff, although I have camping stuff as well that would help. But anyway, I feel like that was like not too bad. All right, so I'm going to track this expense. I did also go to the Korean market in town. Maybe it's in another town. It's like the furthest store that I go to. I spent $51.74 there. I had a couple of friends come for outside socially distanced meal, and I bought some yummy food for us. And I also stocked up on like tofu and some things that are just that are like good to get there, and that was $51.74. So I am over on groceries. I also stopped and got berries at there's a berry farm here. I got a half a flat of blueberries and have been sharing them with my housemate, but I love blueberries, so I will eat most of them. So yeah, a little over in the grocery area, but I actually just feel like that's fine. I feel pretty excited to be like supplied in that way for the last 5 years. Every week when we have that emergency preparedness week at school, I'm like, I should do that. And so it feels kind of cool to have just done it. Okay, so I did rent, $5.50, and I got some food. There's someone local who does Southern barbecue, and I am so excited. I haven't had good barbecue. Maybe I've had barbecue like one time since I moved, maybe twice since I moved out here, so I was pretty excited. And they're amazing. They deliver it, and they don't charge for delivery, so I just added an extra big tip, and that was $30. I will let y'all know how it was, because I ordered it, but it's coming tomorrow. And then last but not least, I contributed to a Gofundme, a local activist in town who is also like an amazing person. Their car was targeted by white supremacist groups in the area, which Washington State is kind of like rampant with, and they smashed in her car windows, so she's out of commission. So I contributed to the GoFundMe to get that taken care of. So I'm going to add that to stimulus sharing. I still have $262 in there, so I'm hoping to do some useful stuff with that. All right, so that's my last week of July. Let me know down below how your month has gone, and I will see you in the next video, which should be my budget reconciliation. I will also be putting up a video about going over my budget goals, my 2020 budget goals. I'll have that video up soon. That should be an interesting one. So I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.